What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Manny. Today we're gonna be showing you guys how to install regular fans, bro. These are one of my favorite installs because they're the easiest. A lot of people forget though, or a lot of people pay electricians a lot of money to come install these, or take them out of your bathrooms, or to reinstall them. When all most electricians do is take the motor inside of it, which is basically two screws, and then the motor costs about 20 to 30 bucks. Sometimes they're more expensive, and then they put the two screws in there. They plug it in like if you're plugging in your vacuum to your to your outlet or your receptacle, and then it's a quick install. So that's why I tell you guys, most of this wiring is white to white, black to black, ground to ground. And so a lot of this knowledge that they try to, anticipate it is they try to make it seem like it's harder than it is, which I have respect for electrical because we got to follow our guidelines at NEC code. But if you're like an older person or a retired person, you don't always have to pay 125 plus tax plus material to be changing this shit out. And that's what makes me pissed off because people overcharge for things like that. Yes, I understand inflation is there, but at the end of the day, we all got to make our easy money and we got to make a buck. And but if you guys can learn how to do it and install it yourself, I'm going to be the one to teach you that because, like I said, I want people to save money. Yeah, I love my job. I love how much I get paid and everything. But at the end of the day, I'm here to take care of people just like people take care of me by giving me work at ETC. We'll leave all that big money for the big businesses. Literally, all you want to do is take out one screw that comes in here. Boom. Is the easy screw too. These are like one of my favorite because they're the most easiest installs ever, and they don't cost a fortune to do. So I'm gonna pause it right here. We're gonna get a 1/2 inch connector that we put on here, which our wires are gonna go through, and then we'll go from there. Sometimes these are hard to take out, so I suggest just basically getting a flathead and going back and forth, and you should be able to take it out very, very easy. Once you have a 1/2 inch connector, you just want to push it straight through. Boom. This is just me stripping my wires through and prepping just getting them ready to get pushed through. I like to prep my wires because it makes it a lot easier and less stress. Don't have to worry about it, don't have to fight with anything, so you're good to go. I have all my connectors ready and prepped. If you take a look, we have 3 wires. It's pretty much always going to be the same unless you're working with 240, which we'll get into a little bit later. Goes to white, black goes to black, ground goes to ground. I know it sounds like common sense, and I know you're wondering why you pay so much money like that, but it's basically, this is the easy installs that I'm trying to save you guys money on. Keep in mind, you still got to follow the code and always keep the power off. Like I said, ground to ground, black to black, white to white, push it back in. I'll show you. Always double check your work because look at that. Found a loose screw, loose ground. Just got to screw that back in and we're good to go. That's how it should be looking. Man, guys, I've owned my own business. I've run the show before. I pay taxes. I've done all that stuff. So I know the price cost of everything. And I just hate when people get taken advantage of for something so simple like that. I know we got bills to pay and everything, but that's just what I'm going to tell you how it is. And I'm not going to sugarcoat anything or hide anything from our generation.